What's up, YouTube? I'm Matt.
And I'm Alex.
And we are Kaijudoscope. Today we've got a few things to discuss, so I guess we're just going to jump right in it. The first thing is Clash is out, which is cool.
It's been out for 4 days now?
Yeah, by the time this video comes up, it'll be 4.
Or 5.
Or 7, depending on how long you take to edit.
Right.
But yeah, so that's awesome. 120 cards. If you haven't gotten any, I suggest you pick some up.
Pretty fresh. We got 5 boxes ourselves.
We did.
Almost 6 if you count the 15 packs we got during the pre-release. Or, I mean, release event. Wow, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! We pulled every card except for Deathliger Apex.
Yep.
Predator or whatever it is.
It is the Apex Predator.
However, we relentlessly pulled Tetsurion.
Yes, it's true. We have 3 of him now. But yeah, so we did get a lot of good stuff, though. We got Infernus, we got Tritonus.
One of each.
Yes, yeah.
We got 3 Hive Queens, which I think might be my favorite card of the set.
Yeah, why don't you talk about Hive Queen?
Well, at first, during the set release, a guy there was talking trash on it. He didn't like it too much. But I sat down with it and I decided it sounds like a really fun card to build a fun deck around. But after constructing the deck, it actually seems to be really consistent.
It's weirdly consistent.
It's a lot of fun to play. It works. It has been able to stop my our friend Zach's Darkwater Light control deck, which is pretty standard in the meta. So
yeah, I don't frankly.
I mean, it does have trouble like any other deck would, but it just seems to take off before their stuff means anything. It just continues pumping out guys, so even
it sort of plays like Rush,
yeah.
But then to stabilize.
It kind of swarms a little bit too.
Hive Queen.
Yeah, it's a really fun deck to play. It's really good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's been beating me. Yeah, and yeah, I do like it. I mean, it's weird, but it's good.
What about you? What is your favorite card of the set?
I can't pick a favorite card, but a card I'd like to talk about that's not getting any love or enough love, I think, is Shade Blaze. Shade Blaze is cool, man. He can get there. His abilities are, he's a double breaker, 8, 11,000. He's all sorts of dragons. He's Terror Dragon and Armored Dragon, and when he comes out, he reduces a creature's power by 2,000, and if it goes to 0, it dies. Now, that's relevant because his second ability, if a creature dies while he's out, all of your creatures get fast attack. So, that includes himself. So he could kind of
Meteosar himself out and...
Yeah, he's sort of like a mix between Meteosar and Bolt Tail in the perfect situation.
Yeah.
Which I like. So if you're running a Dark Saber Bolt variant, I think he could do a lot of good stuff there. But yeah, and plus 11,000 power is fairly relevant.
And also later, if you have a Bone Blades or another cheap kill spell Spastic Missile because it's red black, so you can have either of those cards.
Heat Seekers?
Heat Seekers.
Not Duel Masters.
Heat Seekers, then you can
give
a small guy
cheap kill spells or small guys. You can put in some work.
I mean, you cost 8, so you could Spastic Missile and have your Lyra have fast attack if you're running Darkfire Light for some reason.
Yeah. Speaking of Darkfire Light's good. Speaking of fast attack though, that's the thing about Clash. It gave a lot of decks added support. It gave control decks more support, which I guess
Mesmerize.
It has to. Yeah, Mesmerize being the #1 talked about, I guess. But
that's about it. No, it's not. There's other control stuff, just people don't realize it yet.
Well, Schoolless is big. But I like Spelljacker. He's fun in the mirror.
Yeah.
It gave Rush a lot of support. One of my favorite cards of the set, Jump Jets. First of all, great art. Second of all, awesome effect. For one, give a creature fast attack. Rush just becomes so much faster. I made the silliest red-green, just as fast as can be deck, and it was just stomping on Lightwater Dark. And even your crazy blocker-heavy Rally the Reserves deck, just for no reason, it was just
Yeah,
destroying.
The first deck I wanted to build with the new set was a flare inhibitor deck, actually, because I'm in love with that card. I want it to be good. It never will be, but it still has a spot in my heart.
It's too expensive for its cost.
Yeah,
it's too expensive for its power, or its power is too low for its cost.
Or it's just too good and no one realizes it.
Right.
It's actually well balanced, just no one can accept how good it is. Alright, so I first started off by making that deck. I wanted to use Starseed Squadron. I wanted to use Diamond Cutter,
Rally.
Cobalt Rally, not Diamond Cutter, I'm sorry, wrong game. So yeah, I made that deck. It was loaded with blockers, still got stomped by a Red Rush deck. I don't know how.
You know what it was? It was Gillflame getting over your blockers, and...
Yeah, and Flare Inhibitor gets stomped by everything.
No, I didn't play against that deck.
Oh, really?
I played against your actual, real Rally the Reserves Panopter on the...
I made a good version afterwards.
Yeah, and it just still, like...
Thrashed
Gillflame and that 5-drop guy. I don't even know what he does, but the 5-drop fast attack, power attacker 2000, because he gets over Gloom Hollow.
Yeah.
He's just... Like, the fact that he's a 5-drop should hinder him, but it just makes him so good against Gloom Hollow. It's silly. But yeah, but lots of good cards in the set. The dual civs are neat.
Yeah, they're very well balanced. Coming in tapped can make you think a little bit more about when you're going to charge something a few turns earlier or later.
Yeah, you definitely can't include too many in your deck, because you could just get screwed of just all dual civ creatures, and then you're just turns behind.
Like, I know the Dark Ward like builds tend to be like very specific about when they do everything, so if you actually have a multi-civ in your hand, it can really screw you up.
Yeah, it's true.
Our friend Zach is only running Saracons, even though like,
that is literally
he has,
the
like,
only
spelljackers at his disposal. He has
Squillis,
stuff like that.
That Featherfin guy,
which he was running, but he didn't like too much.
He hates dual civs.
Yeah,
he's against interracial cards. But yeah, so anyway, so moving on. But yeah, the release event was fun. We got binder swag. We got good pulls. Actually, everyone there got good pulls except for Brian. He got kind of bad pulls.
No, he got a Hive Queen.
That's true, and it did work. That's right.
He got a Hive Queen, and he was running like I think one Megabug in his like draft build, and he still got it out multiple times.
Yeah, and you were playing Thundergrub.
I was playing Thundergrub.
You played like 2 worms, didn't matter. Thundergrub
no, I had 3.
all day.
I had 2 of the dual civ ones.
Right. I played like Super Rush, and it did well, and then I got shield blasted for days.
Yeah.
But whatever. Salt already exited the wounds.
However, talking about the new set and tournaments, the KNC is coming out this weekend.
Yeah,
that's
what
we're going to see.
Stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's just like I'm jealous of anyone who's going, because it's just going to be madness. Like, there will be decks that are there will be decks that we've seen before. There will be Greed Dragons. There will be
Water Light.
Light Water Dark.
Saber-Roll.
Yeah, there will be like probably Mono Red just got a huge boost from like Jump Jets and but then there will be just like nonsense stuff that no one's really. I mean,
Glue Urgle 2.0 decks.
There will never be a Glue Urgle 2.0 deck.
I'll be the one with the Glue Urgle 2.0 deck.
You can place just as well as you did in the previous KMC.
Just bring it up every chance you get. Alright, no, I'm almost positive. You'll see mono blue decks, I guarantee that. Like, that's something that's... you wouldn't want to see, but it's gonna happen. Like, Tritonus, for some reason, someone's gonna be like, it has a, like, all my blue creatures get plus 4,000, that means I must build an only blue. I know, but I'm just saying...
Tritonus is good, though. I like Tritonus.
Will try.
Yeah, that's true. That's what Eric wants to run. He wants to play mono blue.
Yeah. Which isn't the worst idea, it's never gonna get to Tritonus.
Nah, he can play Mark. He can mark his cards. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. So you played against Blue Fire and just
I played against a Blue Fire like Rush deck that was like Cyberlords and Dracons, and it just that made me sad because it started my salt mining days. Just got my pickaxe. That gave me the pickaxe. That's right. Unlocked it.
I thought you unlocked the pickaxe when you played that kid at table 1.
Oh yeah, I was on table 1 and I snared a Lyra.
You retrapped a Lyra?
I retrapped a Lyra, and then he played Andromeda.
The rest of your games.
Played Andromeda, and then I just went downhill.
Did you win any games after that?
Yep, I
really
lost 2 more and I dropped.
No, but you, like, did you win any games?
Yeah, I won games.
That's why you just didn't win matches.
Yeah, no, it
you
was
lost
terrible.
from then on.
I misplayed
I
once.
won from then on. instead of hats. He did worse than our friend who had a whole 6 hours of experience at Kaijudo. I mean, granted, he's played card games before and such, and he knew the rules, but yeah, he had like 6 hours of playtime. Yeah. And he came in 16th, I came in 14th. You came in 47th.
That's right. Round 2, Massachusetts. Let's see.
Yeah, no, that should be fun, because at least, like, we'll have the 1 week, we'll have 1 week post this weekend's KMC.
Yeah.
And then we will
be able to see, like, what has happened and what we can build upon.
Yeah. Yeah, and that should be cool, because we'll have, like, some insight as to what people are thinking. It's probably still just going to be, like, Dark
Green
Water
Dragons
Light,
and Dark Water.
Light Water Dark, and...
maybe a Mono Darkness deck will be up there.
Why Mono Darkness?
I don't know, there's been a Mono Darkness deck that's won KMC.
Oh, yeah. No, it was top 4.
I'm almost positive it won.
You're probably right.
It doesn't matter. Someone will correct us. YouTube's all about telling people they're wrong.
They can tell us what they want. Yeah, but, yeah, so it should be fun. And I'm really stoked for Massachusetts. I owe the Ninja Nick 333 a rematch. You can check him out. He's on YouTube. That would be his username. And he posted a vlog of his KMC trip to Poughkeepsie.
And we tried to have one. We failed.
We did fail. Like, we started recording and then, like, missed a whole bunch of just nonsense, like, good stuff.
Yeah.
And then we was just kind of like, screw it. We're already at the KMC.
Yeah. I brought the camera once while I was there. Did something. It was
you filmed, like, the beginning thing.
Yeah.
Actually, and Ninja Nick got...
the back of my head in it?
Zach on camera, I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Zach can sue him.
No,
Zach hates being on camera.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, so I owe him a rematch because I somehow managed to win a game, our match. Like, I won game 1, he won game 2, they were close. Game 3 was just the most garbage hand I could have ever had.
And you came back.
3 Orions, Issel, Lyra, and then I drew for turn Lepidus. I was just like, oh no. Yeah, that's what I ran. I ran a light blue, or light water nature. Dragons tier 2. It was good though. It was surprising to people. Yeah. Some people had to read what Lepidus did. That was really satisfying. No one had to read what Issel did, but
I know, I'm just saying that.
Oh, and Issel just locking them down. And I had that one tech play of lock that kid's Lyra down, or his Andromeda down, because I couldn't directly deal with it. But I had the mana to just drop Orion, tap it, drop Issel, swing with a bird, tap my Issel, and his Andromeda. Yeah, Andromeda. Just stay tapped for a lifetime. Yeah. But yeah, so that was cool. He actually gave me props on that. Satisfying. And then I won. But yeah, so that was a fun KMC trip. This one should be even more fun, and it's even further away, which is great.
A 5-hour drive.
4-hour drive.
4-hour drive.
Still, like, so that means we'll have to leave at like 5:30 in the morning
to get to Massachusetts. And
Massachusetts, why are you so far away? Come closer.
Should have stole some of those deck list sheets so we could have them free right now.
Oh my god, that would have been such a good... Yeah, because I have a deck right now. You know what? Honestly, I might go back to what I was running before, just like tweaked.
There are cards that can fit that deck.
Like that horse guy, Akaltique, or whatever that card's name is. Yeah, I mean, I could, but, I mean, at least I know how to run that deck, but Zach's monopolized our Andromedas. Nah, I may do with just one.
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I like my, my Megabug deck. I don't know if it's actually going to be KMC ready. I'm going to take it to our local this weekend.
Yeah.
And hope for the best.
And we also have to, like, talk to Eric and get him involved.
But yeah, we have to bring someone else with us.
Yeah, we're bringing our friend from our local... Eric. So that about wraps it up from us. So leave a like, a comment, subscribe. That'd be cool. Follow us on Twitter at Kaijudoscope.
And hopefully we'll get to see you guys at Massachusetts.
Yes, we will see you at Massachusetts. Definitely say hi, because that would be cool. And until next time. See you later, guys.
All right. Peace. Like a jet dust.
This video is garbage.